Hello everyone, welcome to Educational Exploration Hub, the place where you will learn to build cloud projects. If you're new here, welcome, and I'm excited to have you here with us today. In today's episode, we're diving into setting up an AWS account, adding multi-factor authentication for both IAM user and setting up an IAM user and also setting up a billing alarm. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be all set up on AWS and be ready to take on any project. So make sure you stick around till the end. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It really helps us out and ensures you don't miss any of our weekly tutorials. And if you find this video helpful, share it with a friend who might enjoy it too. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. So I've now got a Windows tab open and I'll be searching for aws.amazon.com, and this brings us right to the homepage of AWS, and we have an icon up here which says create an AWS account, and you would need an email address and a account name that you'll be using. So I'm going to type in my email. And my account name will be, so you should receive a verification code and just type that in and then click verify, and you should get a notification which says it's you, your email address has been successfully verified. And from here you would need to create a password and then click continue. And then up here we'll need to set up our contact details. So if we're going to use it for business or personal use, so I'm going to click on personal because that's what I'll be using it for, and then type in my details here, and then country of residence, choose the appropriate residence, and here we'd need to set up our billing information, so a credit card or a debit card. And once that's completed, you just need to click verify and continue. So once the billing information has been set up and successful, it would then bring us down to this page where it says we need to confirm your identity. So before you can use the AWS account, you must verify your phone number. When you continue, the AWS automated system will contact you with a verification code. So again, choose the right country. And then type in your phone number. And then you should receive a call from AWS. So once the identity has been confirmed, it will then bring you to this page where it says sign up for AWS and select a support plan. So for me, I'll be setting up a basic support free plan, which you can use for 12 months with certain services free for the whole 12 months. But if you don't want a developer one, you can choose a developer support plan, which is $29 each month, or the business support plan, which is $100 per month. So once that's done, I'm going to click on complete sign up. And there we go. Congratulations. Thank you for signing up with AWS. And I can click on continue to AWS Management Console. So now back to our AWS console. So now we just need to sign into the console, which will take us to our root user. And then click on next. And now we're signed in to the root user. So the next stage will be to create an MFA. So if we go into our settings just around this right hand corner and go into security credentials. So here we have the assign MFA, so we can click on that, assign MFA, and it would ask us to choose the appropriate device that we would like to use. So I will be using an authenticator app, which is the Google Authenticator app, and we're going to give it a name, which will be whatever name you want, and then click on next. And then you just need to follow these steps to set up the QR code, to set up the code on the Authenticator app. So I'm just going to use my phone to scan the QR code. So basically for this step, all we need to do is click in the MFA code and then wait for it to show another MFA code and type in the next code into the MFA code too. So the next code. So that's been assigned. So we now have an MFA assigned to the root user. So the next stage will be to create an IAM user. So we just need to go to IAM user. Create user. So we've clicked on provide user access to the AWS management console. And then for this, are you providing console access to a person? So it will be, I want to create an IAM user. So I'll click on that. So for this, we will then be able to then create a custom password. So click on that and create a password. And yep, so then we click on next. So on here, we're going to attach an existing policy. So we'll click on that. And we want the IAM user to have administrative access. So we'll click that. And then we click on next. And then create user. I'm going to download this CSV file. And then just return to user lists. So to now then create an MFA, click on the user and then go into security and credentials and then assign an MFA to the device. And we are going to give that one a name. So and then we're going to use an authenticator app just the same way we did the root user. So click on next and then show QR code and then follow the steps as we did for the root user, add in the MFA code, the first one that comes up, and then once that fades out, add in the second one after it as well. So our MFA has been added to the IAM user. So that step has been done. So now to then move on to the billing alarm. So what we need to do here is to go into CloudWatch. And then we click on create an alarm. So once we're in the CloudWatch section, I would then go to the billing section here and click on billing and then click on create alarm. So this will be our billing alarm. So on this section, we then change the currency to whichever currency you're using. I'm going to change mine to GB, and then leave this at statistics, like maximum, and then period 6 hours, and then this is static, so basically as default. And then down here we're just going to add in the number we want. So for me, I'm going to put 5, so I want it to alert me when it's over £5, and then click on next, and then set up how you want the alarm to be notified, so either by SNS, so send a SNS or create a new topic, or use topic ARN to notify others. So for me, it will be an alarm. So once we've selected that, I would then click on create new topic, because I would like it to send me an email instead. And then in here, add in my email address that I would like it to go to. And then create topic, and then click on next. And I've just given my alarm name a name, and then once that's done, just click on next. And yeah, you can just have a quick review of the information that we've set up. So obviously currency, statistics, period, and condition, not more than, like, not greater than 5, or however much you've added in there. And then everything else we've kind of left as default, and then obviously created a name. So the next thing will be to then create alarm, and that's it. So if you'd like to fill out the feedback section, you can, more than welcome to do that. I'm just going to click on cancel, and yes, so the alarm is now enabled, and that would notify you if you have gone over your desired threshold. So there we have it. We have successfully set up an AWS account, created an IAM user, enabled MFA on both the root user and IAM user, and also set up a billing alarm to keep track of your AWS expenses. So these steps are crucial for maintaining a secure and cost-effective AWS environment. So you are now ready to start exploring the vast array of services AWS has to offer. And remember, always keep your credentials safe and regularly review your security settings to protect your resources. And there you have it, everything you need to know about getting started on AWS. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that you're feeling more confident about starting the next project. So now over to you. I'd like to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we covered? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you might have. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. So go out there and start having a play around in the console. And thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who would find it helpful. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss our tutorials. Until next time, keep building, and I'll see you in the next video.